Mookie!
Yo.
And we back with another reaction video. Mookie! Yeah. First of all, man, we want to shout out to this channel, man. We don't know how to say the guy's name. You see that right there, Mookie?
A little bit. I don't know if that's
P-L-E-J-A.
Pelagia.
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 All right, look, family. We appreciate you for commenting on our channel, bro.
Sir.
One of our subscribers, they asked for this. This is why Liverpool are proud to be different.
Okay.
So we're in Liverpool.
Liverpool, England.
Who play for Liverpool? Mo?
Mo.
All right, Mo. So is anything that you know about Liverpool? Do you want to visit? What's up?
Of course I want to go to the UK. You know what I'm saying? It's certain parts of the UK I want to go.
Right.
I want to go to London. I want to go to Manchester.
Right.
I want to go to Liverpool.
Okay,
you know
back.
There's certain spots I want to hit.
If y'all new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Mookie, let's get into it, family.
I heard someone say that this is like the biggest village in the world.
All right, hold on. We got change it up.
Oh, lad, yeah. Oh, yeah, London, yeah, it's a great place, but no one looks after each other. Liverpool, lad, everyone looks after each other.
Aqui a identidade é tão forte que eles preferem falar que são de Liverpool e não da Inglaterra.
There is definitely a class system in the UK. I was brought up being told the rest of the country doesn't really like you.
A cidade de Liverpool sofreu muito nas mãos do governo por décadas, mas também aprendeu a se voltar contra ele.
I honestly have never met a person from Liverpool who has got a good word to say about Margaret Thatcher.
They said, so who is that though?
I think that's the might be an ultra right there.
Nah, that's the lady. No, I'm talking about the lady that they talked about.
Could be the Queen.
They said the Queen.
It could be the
Queen.
Queen.
Yeah. Okay.
Never met a person from Liverpool who has got a good word to say about Margaret Thatcher.
This part of the country won't be told what to do.
O Pelagia veio para Liverpool para tentar entender por que essa cidade odeia tanto o centro de Londres e odeia tanto um jornal em específico.
If you read the Sun, the newspaper, that'll never get sold in this city.
Liverpool não é uma das cidades gigantes do Reino Unido. Ficou famosa no mundo por causa, é claro, dos Beatles, mas muito também por um clube de futebol cheio de significado. Historicamente dona de um dos principais portos da Europa, a cidade, quase toda industrial, formou uma base de moradores operários. E a classe trabalhadora sempre tentou ao máximo decidir os...
What you say, bro?
No, I was looking at that thing called the pump house.
Oh yeah, the pub house?
The pump house.
Pump house.
rumos que queria tomar. Uma das coisas que eu mais gosto de fazer no Pelagia é ir conversar com os locais, com quem mora no lugar. E ouvir a perspectiva de quem nasceu ou vive em Liverpool vai ajudar a entender por que, na verdade, esse lugar tem uma identidade tão única, diferente de tudo que eu vi andando pela Inglaterra. O DUNSON é um jornalista local e torcedor do Liverpool. Ele me encontrou num pub perto do porto da cidade.
It's like a bar and pubs and all that for real.
Small place for the amount of impact it's had on the world, whether that's through music, football, culture, industry. If you go back far enough, I lived in London for a long time and I've lived in a lot of other big cities, or I've visited a lot of other big cities, and this place is more welcoming.
There's a massive rivalry between us and London, and like obviously we've got the Beatles and all that, and it's the best place on the world. It's the best place on the planet.
Well, a lot of people are getting me taxi from all over the world. You've got nothing but good things to say about Liverpool. They're very nice people as well, easy to get on with, good sense of humour, funny.
I heard someone say that this is like the biggest village in the world.
Oh, lad, yeah. Honestly, it's weird. I don't really know how to explain it, but you walk around this place and like, you meet some people. Honest to God, you meet some people and it's fucking brilliant. No offense, but I'll probably never meet you again. You know what I mean? I'll never meet you again. Right. And like, you just disappear, and he'll disappear, and all that. But all these people will disappear, and it's fucking brilliant.
I think the people want because of its history as a port. It wants to find out who you are and what you're doing here, and please come in and sit down and have a beer and talk to us about it, and let's figure out how you fit into this place.
Oh yeah, London, yeah, it's a great place, but no one looks after each other. Liverpool, lad, everyone looks after each other. You come here and you go, come on, lad, let's have a pint. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Let's have a pint over there. I don't mean. You had a pint yet?
Yeah, no.
Come on, we'll have a pint over there. Come on.
We'll have to make more shots
no,
around.
Fuck off. Come on, we'll have a pint. Come on, we'll have a pint.
Yeah, let's go.
We'll have a pint. Come on.
Let's get a pint.
It can be a hard city at times, but it's also a very warm city in terms of the people, not the weather.
Sheesh.
Oh.
E a KTO é parceira do Peleje mais esse conteúdo. Se você quiser apostar no Liverpool, você pode entrar no site da KTO e usar o cupom PELEJA20 pensando em free bet. E pensando também em o Peleja fazer cada vez mais conteúdos com parceiros.
Doesn't really like you, and there is an element of truth to that. We go back to before to we're so different to the rest of the country. We have our own identity, etc. That comes from that.
People in Liverpool, we see ourselves as different to the rest of the country. See ourselves as almost our own little republic. We don't vote the same way as most of the country does. It's a very left-wing type of city as well. And it's got a very good mix of different nationalities and people. And that all goes back from when the Welsh first started coming here and then the Irish immigration.
A lot of descendants have come from islands, haven't they? Sort of similar. They talk fast, they break words down. It's like our language, we use a lot of words, we break down a lot of words, and obviously we talk fast. A lot of people think we talk very fast.
No, you see, I'm talking facts here. I don't do if, buts and maybes, I do absolutes. And, you know, like, if your aunt had balls, she'd be your uncle, but she doesn't, so she's not. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Me.
He's talking hella fast. I can't understand nothing he's saying.
Personally, I don't really care what other parts of the country think about my accent, but I'm proud of it.
Quem nasce
I think that accent's slick. I like it.
vive em Liverpool é chamado de Scouse, e existe um orgulho gigante do Scouser em ser reconhecido dessa forma, seja por conta de toda essa identidade e cultura local, seja para se reafirmar em questões que os separam do resto da Inglaterra, principalmente que os separam do governo. Margaret Thatcher foi a primeira-ministra britânica de 1979 a 1990, provavelmente a política mais odiada pelos Scousers e pela classe operária ao redor da Inglaterra, principalmente por conta das suas políticas públicas neoliberais que contribuíram para o desemprego estourar no Reino Unido, piorando a vida de quem não era rico. Liverpool foi sempre conhecida pela essência rebelde, com greves e protestos contra quem estava no poder. Naquela época, o Partido Conservador e a Thatcher, obviamente, sabiam disso.
This part of the country won't be told what to do. This part of the country will fight back.
One of Thatcher's cabinet had kind of given up on this rebel city that wouldn't listen to Tory rule and wasn't really going along with the party line as much of the rest of the country was. So they just basically said, we'll put them into managed decline, we'll abandon the city, we'll stop giving it money, we'll let them fend for themselves.
When she tried to put us down, we wouldn't be put down, we stood up and we fought back, and I think that's the reason why the city doesn't like the Conservative government.
And during the 1980s, Liverpool was kind of, as much of the UK was in incredible poverty already before they'd even considered doing that. So, you know, there'd been a long, torturous relationship between Liverpudlians and the establishment before that, but that was sort of the final nail in the coffin, was the way that we were treated during that era. Is like, you're not even part of the UK, we're not even going to look after you. And I think if you speak to a lot of Scousers now, they've kind of flipped that on their head and gone, yeah, okay, we're not. Well, fine, we're not. Why should we take part in all of your traditions and all of the things that you hold dear if you were ready to let us go?
I honestly have never met a person from Liverpool who has got a good word to say about Margaret Thatcher.
Wow.
She ruined everything.
Yeah, we're going to have a party, we're going to have a party.
Hate her.
So why they ain't rocking with her for real?
Because of the politics and everything she set in place.
Yeah.
She did a lot of stuff that the people just didn't agree with.
Yeah, I heard them say things about the financial part, like unemployment and stuff like that for real.
She came through, she messed the money up.
Right.
I'm not going to shy about it. This city did celebrate when Margaret Thatcher died, and the reason for that is because the misery in which she poured onto the city.
Esse abandono da cidade de Liverpool por parte do governo foi sentido pela população, mas foi em 1989 que o ódio dos Scousers a Thatcher chegou no ápice. Na semifinal de uma das Copas da Inglaterra, Liverpool e Nottingham Forest se enfrentavam no estádio neutro, em Hillsborough. Em poucos minutos depois do início, a polícia pede para o árbitro que pare o jogo. Torcedores do Liverpool eram pisoteados e amassados nas grades atrás de um dos gols. Pânico, pessoas tentando pular para fora do estádio, superlotação. Foram 96 mortos, todos torcedores do Liverpool. Outras dezenas de pessoas tiveram sequelas para o resto da vida. Uma delas faleceu há poucos anos, mudando o número 96, tão relembrado e marcado na história do clube, para 97.
Oh yeah, I was only a kid. I was 11 years of age. I can remember watching the game. I know a lot of people who was actually at the match. I know a family who lost a son at the match. Yeah, really sad day. Even to this day, still it'll never leave the city. That, you know what I mean?
I'm 35 years old, so as a Liverpool fan, I'm as old as the disaster. I've grown up with the loss of those people being part of the identity of being a Liverpool fan, more so than where.
I said like I missed something. Why? Who got lost?
It was something that went on with the game, overcrowding or something, and you know, certain things happened and people lost their lives at the game.
Was they beefing or?
I wouldn't say beefing. I don't think it was beef. If I read it right, I don't think it was beef. I just think I'm really feeling like people got trampled or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, please, let us know, bro. If y'all
know if I read that right,
yeah.
Wearing red, more so than knowing the words to "You Never Walk Alone," more so than going to the game. I think it's the most important part of our identity. If you don't acknowledge that and you don't understand that, then you don't really understand who we are or who we have been for the last 35 years.
It brought us a lot closer. Even Everton and Liverpool, the rival football teams, but Everton lost a lot of family in that.
Por onde eu ando na cidade, existe uma referência ao desastre, uma lembrança ao número 96 ou ao número 97. Junto com essas referências, o sentimento em comum de raiva e injustiça.
It was a horrible accident that was caused by police ineptitude, but what made it worse was the fact that the government and the establishment tried to hide it and not acknowledge it and blamed it on Liverpool fans. And the right-wing press at the time, including that paper, I won't say its name, made up horrible lies about the whole day.
If you read The Sun, the newspaper, that'll never get sold in this city. No shops will sell that paper because of the word, the stuff they put in the paper.
Nobody in this city will ever buy that newspaper, and it builds again the case as to why we feel it's us against the world, because the media didn't support us, the government didn't support us. In fact, he blamed us.
Next question, Anthony. I don't talk with the Sun anymore. Sorry, I don't speak with the Sun anymore.
It was a city that hadn't voted Conservative for a long time. That, you know, despite its roots in kind of trade and being England's second city hundreds of years earlier, by this time in the 1980s, Liverpool was at odds with Britain and the government. And I think if you spoke to anyone who had been around top-flight football in the mid to late 1980s, they'd tell you that this disaster was waiting to happen, especially at Hillsborough. There'd been a near-fatal crush the year before. People had expressed worries about that stand and how it was policed, etc. But the government couldn't acknowledge that because football fans, and especially Liverpoolian football fans, were kind of persona non grata. After the disaster, there was kind of a cohesive attempt from the government, South Yorkshire Police, and the Sun newspaper to say, well, that must have been Liverpool's fault.
Revoltado com o que estava rolando, um acadêmico torcedor do Liverpool começou a fazer suas próprias investigações para desmascarar a polícia, o governo e os jornais como o The Sun. Ele se tornou uma das figuras mais importantes da história dessa cidade. O professor Phil topou falar comigo na frente do memorial criado no centro de Liverpool.
A year after I wrote the first report, Hillsborough and After, which explained from the fans' perspective how they'd been treated, and it was appalling because the police had said the fans arrived late at the stadium, that they'd been violent, that they were drunk, and that they were uncontrollable. And now, from all of the reports that I'd heard in my home city here in Liverpool, when people came home, I knew that was false. In 1995, when the state had not prosecuted anybody, but were trying still to blame the fans, the inquest had found that it was an accident, an accidental death. I was furious. And for the next 10 years, I worked with the families and survivors. We built a case and forced the government to open a new inquiry, a new investigation, and new inquests.
Right. So on behalf of the government, and indeed our country...
Well, that's your right there.
Huh?
That's your right there, I think.
Who?
The dude that just was talking.
Is that him?
Yeah. Don't look like him.
Violent, that they were drunk, and that they were uncontrollable. And now, from all of the reports that I'd heard in my home city here in Liverpool, when people came home, I knew that was false. In 1995, when the state had not prosecuted anybody, but were trying still to blame the fans, the inquest had found that it was an accident, an accidental death. I was furious.
Right.
And for the next 10 years, I worked with the families and survivors. We built a case and forced the government to open a new inquiry, a new investigation, and new inquests.
So on behalf of the government, and indeed our country, I am profoundly sorry that this double injustice has been left uncorrected for so long.
Right.
But the saddest thing of it all is that still no police officers, no one in authority, none of the local authorities, nobody has been held accountable in a criminal court.
Wow. The people that are punished for is the families and the lives of the people that have lost their lives and the actual tragedy itself.
I also think that the strength through adversity, through that and through everything that happened before it, in terms of the politics of the region and how the government turned its back on the city, it has shaped what you see when you walk around this place now. When you walk around Anfield or around Goodison Park, we speak about Liverpudlians as people from the city, not necessarily red or blue. The way it stuck together through all of that and the way it was strong through adversity is a huge part of this city's identity now.
What thing you're most proud of, like being
in the city?
Yeah, in the city.
Mate.
Besides
Honestly,
the club, of course.
Apart from the club, the people,
yeah.
the people makes me the most proud ever, you know, because like it doesn't matter where you go in the world. It doesn't matter whether you're in fucking Australia, Bali, New York. You meet a Scouser and you go, "What's happening, lads? You all right?" And they go, "You all right, lads? Yeah." And we fucking look after each other.
The people are the city's heartbeat, and it's the reason why we have such a strong identity. It's why everyone knows what a Scouser is and what a Scouser sounds like. And of course it's football team. I'm a massive Liverpool supporter and I always will be. And I love going around the world watching my team play.
I love it when Jurgen Klopp says that he's on the left, he's a socialist. Andy Robertson has his own working class initiatives in Glasgow. But Liverpool Football Club as a community is one thing that'll be there forever. Long after Jurgen Klopp goes, it'll be there long after Mo Salah leaves. And the people who are in the stands are far more important.
Right.
No próximo episódio de Subculturas Inglaterra, o Pelé já vai pra Manchester.
Well, Mooty, yo, this was beautiful.
Yeah, it was. How they came over the adversity and things like that.
Yeah,
definitely.
They had a lot of challenges.
Right.
A lot of challenges, bro.
Facts.
They had a lot of challenges, man. Yeah, man. It seemed like an incredible city, y'all.
Facts. Yeah.
Not city,
definitely.
more so country, right?
It's a city.
Yeah.
Liverpool is a city.
They got an incredible city, y'all. People is amazing, man. And man, they had challenges with I don't know, was she the queen?
Had challenges with, the politicians.
The politics, the queen, the police.
Things that happened, the police.
Financial.
The government, period.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's cool how they all still stuck together, bro.
Absolutely.
This was incredible, bro. This little documentary right here was deep. It gave us a more enlightened of Liverpool, bro.
Right,
but
right,
overall, the video, what you think, family?
I thought the video was a good vid, man. You know, I love seeing people come together when things are falling down instead of, you know, separate and go their own way. Well, I believe this, I believe that. You know, I love seeing things that's united. That's why they call it the United Kingdom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's probably, you know, different when it comes to a few things, but I like the triumph and, you know, and the football club rolling together. So yeah.
Look, man, this is an amazing video. Shout out to the dude that owned this channel.
Facts.
We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. I'm Nick Dunson.
And I'm Dunson.
And we out, baby. One.